Alright, sound designers, Foley artists, producers, audio nerds, welcome to another review. This time out, I've been road testing these. The Rode M5 matched pair of cardioid microphones. Now, I get asked a lot, what are the best mics to use for field recordings? And the answer is, well, any mic that you've got, to be honest. Some of my best field recordings are just done on a handheld Zoom, even a Zoom H1. Like, so simple, really good. As long as you point it in the right direction, don't make too much noise, it's great. But these are a bit more of a serious piece of kit, sort of mid-level microphones. They are condenser microphones, so that means that they have a wide dynamic range, perfect for capturing all the beauty of the world around you. And they are cardioid mics as well, so that means they're very, very directional. Essentially, they just capture, well, they should just capture what's in front of them. Of course, they capture some of what's behind, but mostly they just capture some stuff in a 180-degree angle in front of them, or so they're supposed to. Now, this is what you get in the box. It's not much, really. Just a pair of these little mics, and I'm gonna, in a sec, road test them, and I'll show you how I did that and what I did with them. And I've also, to finish, I've made a little bit of music out of the recording I did. So here they are, really simple little microphones, XLR. I run these into my Zoom H6. Now, one thing to note is that they don't come with wind covers, with muffs. So if you're going to use them outdoors, which of course you are, you should really invest in a good set of wind covers. And one other thing that you're going to need if you are using these is a microphone stand. You don't want, these aren't handheld because, you know, they are set up to mimic the human ear. You want them in a set, fixed position. And the other thing you're going to need to go on top of your mic stand is something like this. This is just a bar, it's a Rode one, and it's got housing for each of your microphones. But what you get on it, I don't know if you can make that out, but it shows you where to position your microphones in the different modes. I use the ORTF mode, where essentially each mic is positioned facing outwards at 110 degrees, and in theory that mimics the sound of the human ear. It's that sort of placement. So yeah, so you're going to need to get one of these to put on top of your mic stand, and then you're ready to go. Alright, headphones on, let's take a listen. So here I am in some local woods. You can already hear that how sensitive those microphones are. Listen to my footsteps. And when you're using these, you've got to be really disciplined. You've got to be silent. If I was doing this properly, I would have got off camera and got a bit further away. But I'm just trying to stay still to make no noise. But just listen. Now that plane in my ears wasn't that loud, but you can see, well, you can hear how sensitive these mics are. That plane sounds really loud, but it sounds great. And there is a lot of detail in there as well. Now later on I actually picked up the mic stand and pointed it in the grass at some grasshoppers, and the sound was absolutely amazing, really dynamic, really rich. What I would have liked to have done is captured a bit more left and right movement, something going on, maybe like if you're doing a recording on a beach, say, with the sea to your left, point the mics 180 degrees, so you get sea in the left and less sea in the right. The recordings, I think, are super high quality. Of course, when you mix down and use them in a podcast, you are going to lose some of that fidelity, some of that spatial feeling, but they are absolutely fantastic. I love the crispy sound that I got from crunching around the leaves. So yeah, thoroughly recommend these. If you do want to up your field recording game, you are going to need to invest in something like these. They are a kind of mid-level. They're between £200 and £300 for a pair, I think, of these microphones, depending on where you get them from. But I'll certainly be using them a lot and want to try them in my studio as well. I think they're very, very good for recording live musical instruments. So a bit of guitar in this room, bit of piano in this room could sound great. I'd be interested to capture that and sample it. So thanks for watching, and I'll play you out with a short little bit of ambient music that I made using the field recordings. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.